90 days ago, I opened a brand new Etsy shop from absolute scratch. No followers, no reviews, no sales history, nothing. And I want to show you exactly what happened. Here's how it went month by month. In March, my first month, I brought in 7,319 visits and made $2,941. In April, that grew to 9,493 visits and $3,772 in sales. And in May, I hit 11,073 visits and pulled in $6,475. That's a total of 27,885 visits and just over $13,000 in revenue in 3 months flat. Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. Either that's it, or wait, that's actually solid. Both reactions make sense. But here's why I think these numbers are genuinely exciting. Because of what this business model actually is. No inventory, no shipping, no equipment, no employees, just files. And I want to break down everything I learned so you can do this too. My whole process revolves around creating digital products delivered as PDFs using AI. I also use AI to generate my video avatar and narrate my content, just like the video you're watching right now. That means a huge part of the process is automated, saving me time while letting me create content at scale. So stick around until the end, because I'm going to show you a simple cheat code private system that you can use today to launch a high-profit PDF business, even if you have zero experience. I literally take beginners from zero to their first digital product sales. And this is the same exact system which I set up for my students, who all own their own automated PDF stores that earn daily and get results like these. Before we proceed, I would like to know what countries my video viewers are from. Comment what country you are watching this from, and I will select a couple of commenters to give one of my best-selling PDFs for free and even help them set up their entire sales funnel. So let me give you the full picture. A couple years ago, I had zero experience selling digital PDF products. I knew the concept: create a file once, sell it forever, but I had never actually tested it myself. What finally pushed me to start was one simple realization. I was trading too much time for money. Whatever work I was doing before, every dollar I earned required more effort from me. And I kept asking myself, what if I could flip that? What if I could do the work once and keep getting paid for it? That's the core promise of digital products, and it's real. Every sale notification I get, I don't have to do a single thing to fulfill it. The file is already made. The delivery is automated. The money just shows up. And that feeling honestly never gets old. But beyond the money, there's something even more valuable that this business model gives you, and that's complete freedom over your time and your location. Think about most ways people make money online: freelancing, consulting, content creation. They all still require you to show up. A client needs something, you have to deliver it. A brand wants a post, you have to make it. Your income is still tied to your active hours. Digital products break that completely. Whether you're sleeping, traveling, spending time with family, or just living your life, your shop is open and selling. That's not something most business models can offer. And then there's the margin conversation, because this is where digital products become almost unfair compared to anything else. When you sell a physical product, your profit is what's left after materials, packaging, shipping, storage, and your time. You're constantly managing costs. One bad month, and everything gets tight. With digital products, your cost to fulfill is essentially zero. Once the file exists, it costs nothing to sell it 1,000 times. That means almost every dollar you make is actual profit. And when your margins are that high, you have room to experiment, room to offer bonuses, room to run promotions, room to grow, without the constant anxiety of keeping costs under control. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, because I think too many people selling courses and videos about digital products make it sound easier than it is. There are real challenges here, and you should know about them before you start. The first one is that the competition is intense. Because digital products require no physical setup and can be sold from anywhere in the world, the barrier to entry is low, and the number of sellers is enormous. You're not competing with people in your city or your country. You're competing with everyone globally. That means you have to be genuinely good. You have to create products that are actually useful, actually well-designed, and actually solve a real problem. Showing up with a mediocre product and hoping for the best won't work. The second challenge is that copying happens constantly. On Etsy especially, it's very common to see shops replicating what's already working. Someone builds a successful product, someone else buys it, tweaks the colors or fonts slightly, and lists it as their own. There's not much you can do to stop this. What you can do is keep innovating, keep improving your products, and build a brand that people recognize and trust over time. The copycats are always chasing you. Your job is to stay ahead. The third challenge is pricing. A lot of sellers massively underprice their digital products, and it actually hurts the entire space. I've seen digital products listed for under $1 on Etsy, which makes no sense when the platform already charges you 20 cents per listing, plus transaction fees on top of that. Underpricing doesn't just hurt your income, it signals low value to potential buyers. From what I've seen, the sweet spot on Etsy for digital products is somewhere between $10 and $20. It's enough to make each sale meaningful, but not so high that buyers hesitate. Pricing confidently is something you have to get comfortable with. So, what exactly should you sell? Don't start by looking at what's trending. Start by looking at what you already know. Think about problems you've personally solved, things you've figured out, templates you've built for yourself, processes you've put together, knowledge you've gathered. Other people have the same problems, and they will pay for a well-packaged solution. The best digital products come from genuine expertise or genuine experience. Some of the best digital product categories on Etsy right now include templates, Canva templates, resume templates, business templates, social media templates, planners and spreadsheets, educational guides and ebooks, SVG files and printable art, and digital tools for specific niches like real estate, fitness, finance, or wedding planning. You don't need to be in all of these. You need to find the one that lines up with what you actually know and can create well. Now, out of everything I tested, one format kept standing out above the rest, and that's PDFs. Simple, clean, downloadable PDF files. No complicated software, no design degree required. Just valuable information or tools packaged into a document that people can instantly download and use. PDFs are one of the easiest digital products to create, one of the easiest to deliver, and when positioned correctly, one of the easiest to sell consistently on Etsy. They're what drove the majority of my results in these first 90 days, and they're the format I kept coming back to because of how straightforward the whole process is. And that's actually what led me to put together a simple-to-follow system called the Passive PDF Method. It's a course where I walk you through my exact process, from picking a PDF product idea that actually has demand, to creating it without any fancy tools, to listing it on different platforms, and most importantly, the different secret traffic strategies I use to effortlessly make my PDFs sell. A very simple step-by-step system so you don't have to spend months guessing like I did. If you've been thinking about starting a digital product business, but you don't know where to begin or what to actually make, this is exactly what I built it for. The link is in the video description and pinned comment. Go check it out. Now back to the bigger picture. Once you have your product idea, success on Etsy really comes down to three things. First, your product needs to clearly solve a specific problem. Vague products don't sell. The more specific the problem you're solving, the easier it is for the right buyer to find you and decide to purchase. Second, your listing images matter enormously. On Etsy, buyers are scrolling through hundreds of options. Your thumbnail is the only thing standing between them clicking on your listing or scrolling past it. Invest real time in making your images clean, professional, and immediately clear about what the buyer is getting. Third, your SEO needs to be dialed in. Use the words and phrases your actual buyers are searching for in your titles, tags, and descriptions. This is how Etsy surfaces your products to people who are ready to buy. Get those three things right, and the platform will do a lot of the heavy lifting for you. Etsy still gives new shops a genuine chance to get found, even against shops that have been running for years. That window won't stay open forever, so if you're thinking about starting, now is still a good time. My plan from here is to keep building this shop, keep adding products, and document everything along the way. I'll be sharing what's working, what's not, and the exact steps I'm taking in upcoming videos. If you want to follow along and eventually build your own digital product income stream, subscribe because this is just getting started. And if you're at the very beginning right now, feeling overwhelmed by all the options, here's the only thing you need to hear. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Pick one product idea, one that you actually understand and care about, and start building it. A finished product that's good enough is worth infinitely more than a perfect product you never finish. The people who succeed with digital products are not the most talented or the most experienced. They're the ones who started, learned, adjusted, and kept going. If you want a shortcut to this whole thing and are ready to launch your own automated PDF business right away, the Passive PDF Method is in the link in the video description and pinned comment. I'll see you in the next video.